Hey everybody, it's day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas. Never thought this Christmas season would end. I'm so sorry it's dragged out so long, but hopefully you've gotten some good deals and you've enjoyed this as much as I have. If you're not interested in the things that I'm offering when I first start, please stay tuned or at least advance to the end. I have some wrap-up notes for the end of our 12 days of Christmas. So first what I want to do is, I know my last video cut off. It actually cut off 3 times and I finally just gave up. So I was in the middle of explaining this Crisp Air scrapbooking set for $34.75. It does have a few die cuts for these images here and for this banner over here for where you could spell out fall. You can do the FA, there's an L and then a blank one. And it says good times, memories, fall fun, autumn, what a beautiful day. And that's a really great set. And then we also had last fall individual little die cuts. This one says thankful and grateful. It is called the Grateful set for $14. Remember, we're taking 40% off. And then this is a maple leaf, and it is called Maple Leaf for $14. Okay. And then the final paper pack set that I have to show you is a Halloween set. So let's start with the paper pack with the stickers. I know it's kind of falling out of frame there a little bit, but this is a really cute kit. $12, and you get the stickers and the paper pack that's called Fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to show you the paper pack. The paper pack alone is $8.75. Remember, 40% off. The cutest thing I think about this kit are these cute cats. Excuse me, these cute black cats. So you get 2 sheets like this, and then if you flip it over, you get the bottles. Okay, then a nice polka dot, and flip it over and some nice orange stripes. And then this is the all of the framed pictures with the ghost and the pumpkins and the kitty cats and the skeleton, a couple candelabras, some bats, and flip it over. And it is it's an aqua color of stars. So that is the Fabulous paper pack. With or without the stickers, you decide. With the stickers is $12. Without the stickers is $8.75. And then I have a few of these coordinating stamp sets, also called Fabulous. Comes with the die cuts. Okay. The cute skeleton. It says trick or treat. I'm glad we're such ghoul friends. No tricks, just treats. Spooky. And it is $32.50. Okay. Next I want to show you, and this is currently on my website. I found it very confusing to begin with, so I kind of want to explain it a little better and then tell you what I have in my inventory. So we have this 4 seasons paper packs in our core catalog. The 4 seasons obviously are spring, summer, autumn, and fall, and they're kind of like mix-ins, but they meet their season, and I'll show you what the different papers look like in a few minutes. But what we've done is come up with some workshops, the 4 seasons workshops, and I think they've done a really cool job with it because they've taken one pattern and you can do it with any of the 4 paper packs. For example, this is the card kit. So this is how you would cut up the card kit. Okay. And it tells you it's one set of directions no matter what season you pick. For example, every single paper pack, no matter the season, has a floral or a leaf pattern. Every single one has a stripe pattern. Every single one has a wood grain pattern except for the summer pattern. And then there's another floral and leaf ones. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess the summer does have wood grain. You just don't have to cut it for these cards. Then it talks about the colors. So it does them in order. So spring is, I think they're in the order I'm going to tell you. It could be a little off. Anyway, whatever the first one is, it's the same for all of them. So if it's spring, summer, autumn, winter, it goes across like that. And I don't think it is because pine and avocado probably goes with the Christmas one. Anyway, it'll become obvious. So when you look at the cards, you can see there's your card. So it must be in this order. It must be, this is summer, this is fall, this is spring, and this is winter. So you can see they're all cut the same pattern and the same layout, but you get different looks because of the the patterns of the paper and the colors of the paper. So again, you see there is your summer, your fall, your winter, and your spring. They actually are out of order. I don't know, you'll figure it out if you decide to get this. There is the third card. And remember I said you cut the wood paper for all but one of them. They all look like wood to me. I don't know. I have not made these yet. I will be truthful with you. I have not made these yet. But if you sit down, you'll be able to figure it out. See, even when you stamp them, summer, autumn, winter, spring, it'll help you tell them apart. Oh, this, yeah, see your different seasons. And then they actually teach you a fancy fold card, okay, in these instructions. So there are 2 different fancy fold cards. So there's one, and there is the other. Okay, I'll tell you about pricing in just a second. So then with the scrapbooking, okay, again, you've got one set of instructions. So you're going to follow it for the instructions that you, for the paper pack that you pick out. For example, if you are doing Christmas, or I'm sorry, let's pick spring. So this is spring. This is spring. Okay. And actually it says here at the bottom. So if you're doing spring, you're going to pick the yellow dot, pink stripe paper. If you're doing summer, you're going to pick out the blue square, red checks. Okay. So you look at your guide down here and you say, okay, I'm doing spring. So you're going to pick this pattern, and spring is this pattern, and see how they go through and tell you that. So there's spring, and it's going to be this pattern. Then it tells you what embellishments they gave you, okay? And then what you need to cut out of the stamp set. Now, in this example, they're showing you winter. Winter is the merriest season right here. So they're saying these are the die cuts that you need to use, and they define it over here for you. Same thing here with spring and summer. Okay, and then if you're doing autumn, okay, then they're telling you, this is the additional stamping you need to do. So your spring is in Capri ink, and autumn is in Mocha ink, and summer is in the Bluebird. So if you're just doing the spring papers, you really don't care about the other winter, autumn, or summer if you're just doing spring. So you're just going to go through and pick out the directions for spring. But then if you end up wanting to do a fall set, then you just go through and do the same thing again. It tells you what to do with your zip strips, and then it shows you here with your spring, you're going to use this paper and cut it like this, because we've already defined pattern number 1 over here at the beginning, which you could skip that and just come straight here because it defines it again. So what do you end up making? See, here's your cardstock. So if I'm doing spring, it's avocado. If I'm doing summer, it's bluebird. It's really kind of cool because you can apply it to the 4 different paper packs and end up with similar patterns. Okay, so here's the 4-season layout number 1, but depending on the paper pack you're using, you're going to get a different look. So there is your winter look for layout number 1. And there's your layout for the layout number 1 for spring. See, it's the same layout. See, there's, you still got the half circles and the triangles and the square backgrounds. There's your summer, and there's your autumn, right? And then you've got layout number 2. That's what your layout looks like, your page map. And so then you're going to flip it, and there's your winter, there's your spring, there's your summer, there's your autumn. Then there's layout number 3. And some instructions. There's your layout look, and then that's what you're gonna look. It's gonna look like. There is winter. There is spring. Sorry, I gotta sit down. There's summer. There's autumn. And then some more instructions, and then here is, must be a single page layout. There it is. So that's winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Okay, so let's talk about pricing. So for the scrapbooking kits, and I do sell the paper packs. They're not part of the special that I'm offering today, but if you want just the paper packs, you can go to my website and order just the paper packs, or when you see me next. You can get the Or if you want to pay for them regular price when you do your 12 days of Christmas order, that's fine too. Nothing is available in the fall at all. It is completely sold out. Okay. Spring and summer, I have in inventory, and they come with a stamp and a die. So for the layout, this is the spring. So it comes with this stamp set, okay, with the dies, and this embellishment, the paper pack, and all the paper you need to do all of those pages. Okay. This is the summer one. So different paper, although if you notice, same layout for the cuts, colors change. We're using different embellishments, different stamp set. Okay, these two I can provide you with the stamps with the dies. Okay, I have spring and summer that way with the dies, and they're $45.50, and we'll take 40% off of that. I can do all of the seasons except for fall, so that means spring, summer, and winter, with the stamp set without the dies. I know you see this is here with the die, but this has already been sold. I just want to be able to show it to you. And that they would be $34.75 plus the $13 stamp set. Okay. Now, why is it with the die cheaper? Well, because they gave a discount, but I'm going to take 40% off anyway. So it's going to be about the same price, maybe a little bit more, but you're going to get your 40% off. It's cheaper than buying it off my website. Okay, now for the stamps, or for the cards, they all have the same stamp set, okay? Plus one that, so they all have the truck, okay, with the dies. This is the spring one. And then they all have the stamp set that does not come with dies for their season. So everything has a truck, and then we've got the spring, summer, winter, fall without. And so again, I don't have these in the fall set. They've all sold out, but the all seasons without the stamp and die. Okay, so that would apply just to winter actually, or if you don't want the die set without the stamp or die, it's $30.25, and then to add the stamp sets back in is $31.25. So that's $61.50, 40% off. Spring or summer with the die or stamp set is going to be $63. And then take 40% off that. So I hopefully I did not totally confuse you, but I really want you to kind of understand how cool this is. You only have to print the instructions off once, or if you don't print them off, because this one's really thick, or you can just go through and hand pick which ones you want to print. That's the 4 seasons offering. Okay, then a couple more things to wrap up the day that I found. I did find one more. This is, I haven't shown you yet. This is the Little Piggies. This is a little 4x4 mini album. It's the only one I have left, and I wanted to show you. This is so cute. Does come with a, well, maybe that's why this one was setting aside. Well, this one doesn't have the little pig stamp set. But if you wanted to follow it and stamp it with something else, you could. Actually, I'm going to have to take, you know what, let's just forget this, because if I don't have the piggy, then I don't have, that price is too high. So never mind. Just disregard. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So let's wrap up a couple things. First of all, for every $60 that you spend, actually it's $55, you can get a stamp of the month for $5. So if you spend $110 or more, then you can get 2. So this is the December one. I'll let you choose. This is the Forest Critters, and this is the January one, Frosty Days. If you're a VIP, then you get one a month for free. So you can choose a free one. This is our current catalog. I apologize if you're a VIP. I did not get them mailed out. That was my fault. I missed the deadline. But anybody who is purchasing during this promo, if you would like a January, February, March catalog, please let me know and I'll include it in your box. And then I have some questions for you. Did you happen to miss a day? Did you, like, I don't know, get busy like me, get overwhelmed in life like me, and totally miss a couple days? In fact, I missed a couple days, but we still got all 12 in. If you did, anybody can go back to any one of the 12 days and shop. So if you missed a day or if you changed your mind and you said, oh, I'd really like to get that, go back and make sure that you post either in the Facebook area or under YouTube, and I'll make sure to get it into your invoice tomorrow. Are you a VIP? If you are, then you're going to get free shipping. If you're not a VIP, you're not. But if you want to still be a VIP, it might actually behoove you to go ahead and become a VIP before I get you cashed out. Then you'll get free shipping. To become a VIP, it's $35. You automatically get a $15 product credit that we can apply to this, but every time you shop, you'll get 15% product credit on everything you buy off of my website, or cash and carry with me in person as long as it's not clearance. There's no minimum. It's not a maker or a consultant. It's a loyalty program. It's a Kohl's program. You know, every time you go to Kohl's and you think you're done shopping there and they say, wait, here's another $5 for next time, or here's $10 for next time. And you can't let that go to waste. So you're like, okay, I'll spend. But I also do some other great things with my VIPs. They get 1 or 2 days a month where they get 25% off everything they buy. They actually get my discount, and I can walk you through how that works. They get special, usually about once a quarter from corporate, where they have VIP only things that we sell. You get a free stamp of the month when you spend 50 or more. So there's some great benefits. And then who would like to have more specials? Would you guys like me to keep doing this? I've had a couple people saying this has been a lot of fun. This has been great. And so I'm going to try really hard, try being the big word, right? I'm going to try really hard a couple times, 1 to 2 times a week is to have, and I'm going to try to pick a set day where I'm going to do like a 20-minute video. And whatever I have that needs to go out the door, that's going to be what's in that video. And we'll see how it goes. And maybe there's some more specials for some things that you missed or that you never got a chance to buy. Or as I told one of my friends who thought she was done going through the clearance bins, something's happened since the last time I talked to you. I'm sure you've taken more pictures or you have new cards you need to make. So I'm sure there's still something in that bucket that you need to have. So watch out for that. We're going to continue. I like using the YouTube, and I'm probably going to put them into, I think there was a way to group them into like categories and stuff. So that's going to wrap us up for the 12 days of Christmas. Go ahead and post what you want. I'm going to work really hard over the next couple days to get everybody added up. I think we have like 28 people that are participating. So it's going to take a little while to get all of the invoices out to everybody. And we'll get that done as soon as we can, because I'd really like to get these boxes out of my house and into your hands so that you can start enjoying everything. So thanks so much for hanging with me during the 12 days of Christmas, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks.